Hey everybody! So this is my Jungle Book layout, but I wanted to do this new tool that I just found. It's by Sizzix, and it's called the Crease and Curl, and I got it at this discount store that we have. And basically it's a piece of plastic, and you put the paper between these two plastic things. I mean, you can make your own, maybe with popsicle sticks or knitting needles, and you just pull it and then it curls your paper beautifully. So this would be great for your handmade flowers. I bet you I could use it on these Prima flowers, because lately all my hand-drawn stuff I've been curling the paper so it just pops a little bit. I don't know if it'll pick up. It pops a little bit off the page and just gives it like another dimension. I don't know, I've been really happy with it. So just wanted to share that new tool. I don't get new tools very often. So Jungle Book, yes. So all hand-drawn characters. This is really fun because there's a lot of characters to draw. The thing that I did different with this page is because it's Jungle Book, I tried to make it look like a book. So I've curled the edges right around on both sides. As you can see, it curls in the middle there. I don't know, it just gave it kind of dimension. I don't know how my brain works with crafting, but that was my idea. And it came because I used this, I made this thing from my Cricut. So I found this SVG online, like a free for personal use. And then I used shapes on the design space, and I put some rectangles all around and welded it all together, and it made this beautiful 12 by 12 square. So that's in the background there. And I wanted that to kind of stick off the paper. I didn't want it, as you can see, so it's not touching the bottom paper. I wanted it to look very dimensional. So what I did was I took this double-sided foam tape, I put two pieces there and then put the paper on top of it. And that's how I got that effect. I thought that was really cool. I really like the edges curling over. It's a different effect. So we'll just go over the layout. I don't even know what to say about it. All these guys are hand drawn. I use Cryogen white paper, which I've officially run out. As you can see, it has a sparkle to it. Very smooth, very, it takes to the markers very well. It doesn't have a lot of bleeding. It bleeds a little bit, but not crazy. It's got like I said, very little feathering to it, and it blends really, really well. All my Copic markers are running out, so this was definitely a challenge with my grays, my warm grays, because they are running out. This is a Sizzix die cut. I just used different various green. This is like a metallic green, and then I have like a darker metallic, and then I tried to cut out sparkly, but the sparkly paper is very difficult to work with. It doesn't cut through very well, so I just did like two of them, and I kind of spread it around here and there. And then I have the little tiny Prima Got flowers, and I've added some bling to it. This is a dollar store paper pack. I love dotted paper, so I just did some bushes like that. And then this is very rough texture. That's the paint samples that I've used. It was Ralph Lauren. It's kind of like a rock, very textured paint. So I've used that, and then I've added little ants. And there's Mowgli, and I've done my little hidden Mickey there. I've been forgetting to point out my hidden Mickeys in my videos, but that one's pretty obvious. This is, I think this is King Company. It used to have a bird attached to it, but I just cut it off and put that in the background. I have sewn my photo mats with some green thread, and this has got like a nice shimmery shimmer to it, that mat. So I'll probably make my pictures so you can see a lot of that paper. And then King Louie there, I really freestyled him. I barely looked at a picture when I did him. I'm not too crazy about him. I had a hard time blending his colors for some reason. And I was trying to make it so his pecs there were falling with gravity, and I don't like the way it turned out, but it is what it is. This paper already looked like a tree. I just cut it out. And I've used this really apologetic paper for some clouds that I just free-handed cut. Blue. I had to draw blue twice, so this was my original blue, and I like his colors better, but he was so tiny, which he works with Mowgli, but then when I put him beside Bagheera and Shere Khan, see how tiny he looks? So that's why I had to redraw him. So I'll use him for a different project. There's Kaa. I just free-handed him as well. I didn't look at a picture because I know what he looks like, and he's got his little hypnotizing eyes that I've added glossy accents to. And Again, another one of those die cuts. Bagheera. Still working on my shading with dark colors. And then Shere Khan right there. He turned out pretty good. And then I cut this guy out with my Cricut. I'll have to look, if anyone wants to know what that font is, I'll have to look it up. I got it from DeFont. It's a personal use one. So I downloaded it and used it on my Cricut. It's really nice. I really like it. And then I've put, I had some gel pen over it, some gold gel pen, just because you can't see this that well. That was an oversight. I should have done a better job there. But to make it stick out more, and then glossy accents. So you can see it better in person than you can on camera, because I'm looking through my camera and you can't see it that well, but in person it's pretty clear. And then I've added these little ladybugs. They're very dimensional. They're forever in time. I got them from Dollar Tree. And I've just made this border. So I used some texture cardstock, and then I used, believe it or not, let me find them. I have, remember these scissors, guys? From like 1980. This is the only pair that I keep, and they're broken. So if I open them up too much, well, it's not going to do it right now, but they'll get stuck. The blades get stuck, and I have to physically push it over. Something's wrong with the spring in here. But I actually use these quite often. It's the only decorative scissors I have left. It's funny though, we're talking about that on a scrapbook page. Remember whenever I had those scissors? I'm like, I still use mine. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed. I hope it inspires. I hope I hit everything. Oh, I guess one last thing. These little guys here are the dewdrops, or the robin's eggs. They're dimensional, and they're all like that maroon color. So I think that's everything covered in there. But if you guys have any other questions about how I got the curved edges or any of that stuff, I'm more than happy to answer. So I'm on a roll. I got extra time to scrapbook. So if you subscribe, you'll get a notification when I have a new page up. And thumbs up. I love comments. You guys warm my heart with all your comments. And thanks for watching. Bye.